Chelsea is my final topic for you today, Yanis, and obviously we're going to talk more about that monopoly money that they've been throwing out there. Mykhailo Mudryk was up in the stands for this game. He is their new signing. Is it a good signing for them to have made?
Well, I mean, it's a lot of money, a lot of faith. I mean, how many games has he played? I mean, we've seen him in Champions League flashes, so we get excited, right? 99% of all of us have not seen one Shakhtar game in the Ukrainian league, probably, even though he's, I mean, delivering. If you look at purely by numbers, he's done a tremendous job so far, not only scoring, but assisting as well in all competitions. So fair play to him.
And
He's
he's looked
young.
good in the World Cup qualifiers as well, Yanis. He looked good
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Ukraine in the
yeah.
qualifiers.
That's a lot of money, money that Arsenal obviously said no to. As I've said, I mean, if he's costing that much money, how much is Kvaratskhelia? I mean, that's crazy because you can't compare these two players. I mean, it's night and day between him and Kvicha. And before this transfer, I didn't look on transfer market, but I bet you. I mean, I don't know how to read that sometimes, but I think for Kvicha it was
Or
like
whether to
60.
believe it.
It was like 60 million. I mean, and that's going to probably change immediately now. So a lot of pressure on the young man. I think he's good. I think, it just goes to show that Chelsea, what I've said before, that doesn't matter where they are, doesn't matter what the results, they're absolutely changing what they've done under Abramovich, right? They're going younger, every player, even if you look at the loan of João Felix, right? I mean, they're just signing young players for the future, and if you look at Mudryk, that's what they needed, and that unfortunately probably shows a lot of players, maybe like Christian Pulisic, maybe like Ziyech, although he finally had a very, very good game. A lot of players in those wide areas that they may be going in the summer.
So you've been very bullish on saying that Todd Boehly has to support Graham Potter. But after the recent run of results, and obviously they did just get this win, but after you look at them all together, do you still feel that same way about this?
Yes, but because look, they've bought himself time, haven't they? Potter and Chelsea. I mean, this is an important win. It wasn't great, but I mean, they dominated the proceedings. I think seeing all these signings as they continue to come in, I think Graham Potter knew exactly what was going to happen ahead of the season, how they're going to go about spending that money. They spend now what 455 million, I think, which is crazy amount. And I think, Potter is the one that's going to see it through. However, if it gets worse from here, then you say to yourself, Pochettino's out there. We know that he can build, right? He's done it with Spurs in a wonderful couple seasons for them. Why not? I mean, he's just one of the names available. But I think if it gets worse from here, I think you're going to look, and I think you have a manager that's free there or thereabout, and I think that Chelsea would be wise to have a chat with him.
So last point then, given that the word is that Graham Potter has been involved in this transfer market and his opinion is mattering here. We've heard this mentioned on the broadcast over in the US where we're watching our Premier League games, Yanis. How long does he get, given the fact that if he does have a say in this transfer window and it is players coming in that he agrees to, does he get till the end of the season and then they make a decision?
I absolutely think he gets till the end of the season, and they'll make a decision based on the progress again. I'll say it again. He's going to have to do what Arteta did last season, right? Where very, very strong finish to the season. He's got to show right now as he gets some of the players back and some of the players that he has to integrate. It's not going to be easy, but I think he's going to have a strong finish. That finish is not going to get him to the top four, but that's what people want to see. That his work on the training ground with new players, that he knows how to integrate them. Because, I mean, that job is going to be here now and it's going to be there in the summer, if it's for him or anybody else. So as a manager, now if I'm an owner, I'm seeing, okay, how quickly is he getting those players up to speed? Because who cares if they're young? They are the ones that have chosen to buy a lot of young players. And if he gets the benefit of the doubt right now, they're not going to be that much older in the summer getting ready for the next season. So if he doesn't show that they're making improvements, I think they're going to pull the trigger on it.
Thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more highlights, analysis, and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.